Yes. Hi, guys. Welcome back to Kenya USA Times TV. It's another day. And this video is for those who are planning to immigrate to the US. And I'm really happy for you. Or perhaps you are waiting for your visa interviews. Let's say you are DV 2025, you are waiting for your visa interviews. Or perhaps you want to apply for DV 2026, Diversity Visa Lottery Program, the application, which will open, by the way, next month, October. It will start the first week of October, and then it will run till the first week of November. I hope you are ready with the right photos and you meet the eligibility requirements. Or perhaps you just want to apply for a visit visa or a student visa or whatever kind of visa, US visa. This video is for you. It is very important for you to watch this video. Okay, if you are applying for a US visa, whether through Diversity Visa Lottery Program or any other route, you must have had the DS-160 and the DS-260 forms. Why am I saying this? Wait. Okay, but did you know that social media plays a huge role in these visa applications? Yes, you heard me right. Social media plays a huge role in visa application. And that's why today I'm going to break it down for you so that you may know that whatever you post in your social media handle do matter in visa application. It will determine whether you are denied visa or you are granted visa. It is very important. So be ready. Okay, what's the big deal now? What's the deal with the social media and the DS-160 and the DS-260? What's the relationship? By the way, DS-160 is a non-immigrant visa application form. And student visa, visit visa, maybe tourist visa will fall under non-immigrant visa. While on the other hand, DS-260 is for immigrant visas. So diversity visa lottery category will fall under immigrant visa. And by the way, immigrant visas are given to those who are planning to immigrate to the US, plan to stay or live there, study there, and eventually become US citizens. That's form DS-260. Okay. In this, both these forms, DS-160 and the DS-260, there is a place you will have to input your social media handle. And when did this start? Okay, since 2019, US government required every applicant, every visa applicant to provide social media handles while applying for a visa. And this can be through DS-160 or DS-260. Maybe somebody may ask, why is it important? Yes, why is it important? First and foremost, let me read something. Social media is a big part of security and vetting. And US government wants to make sure that everyone applying for a visa does not pose any kind of security threat. So by checking out your social media profiles, they can see if there are any red flags. Number one, if there are any what? Red flags, like connection to criminal activities or terrorist organization. So what you post online really matters. And the reason I made this video is because recently I watched, I think it was a video, somebody posted a video in one of the WhatsApp groups. And I realized that there is a person who was complaining about about visa issuance with the Nairobi US Embassy. Okay, and he was using a strong language. So I realized that perhaps not too many people are aware that whatever you post, be it a video, be it a post, be it a text, will matter in your visa application. And that's why I decided to make this video so that you keep yourself safe and then you will be granted visa. Understood? So how does this apply? Yes. Okay, the US Department of Homeland Security, DHS. Let me read something. Yes, because it's something very important I have to read. Yep, come on. Yes, sorry for that. Okay, anyway, U.S. Department of Homeland Security and other relevant government agencies use automated systems. Yes, that's what I was reading. Use automated systems to scrape publicly available social media metadata of individuals applying for visas. That's the end of quote. If you are applying for a visa, I know somewhere in the DS 260, for example, you must have stated your various social media handles. So the government will do this. They will use the algorithm automated system or software to scrape the data. And this way, let me read this. This process involves collecting information from an applicant's social media profile, such as posts. Yes, I'm reading this from official source. Yes. Posts, comments, photos, likes, and even friends or followers. These systems can gather data from multiple platforms, such as Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, WhatsApp, YouTube, and so forth. Based on social media handles and applicants, based on social media handles applicants provide in their DS-160 or their DS-260. That's why whatever you post matters in your visa application. How will they use this? Pattern recognition and machine learning. They employ what we call pattern recognition with the use of what? Machine learning, which is very important, to analyze the collected data. And this can identify suspicious patterns of behavior, detect potential security risks, such as, for example, let me share with you, extremist rhetoric. Yes, rhetoric. You may have said something, you may have posted something, though it's not direct, but they can read between the lines. Affiliations with the known organization, and then they will also do cross-reference information with the known database of individuals involved in illegal or terrorist activities. And then finally, and not even finally, secondly, natural language processing. I do like this. I'm interested with anything IT. So it's called NLP. This software or algorithm is used to scan text-based. Pay attention to this. Text-based post for keywords or phrases that might raise security concerns, such as discussions of one, violence. And it doesn't have to be against the US or no, just the universal violence. Maybe you are advocating for violence in with your posts, for example. And then also number two, illegal activities or anti-American sentiments. Maybe you are posting stuff which are against American interests or sentiments. And maybe somebody may ask, what are these American interests? You have to Google, you will easily know. First and foremost, I can give you this. American will always stand for human rights, free trade, democracy, and any other Western civilization ideals. So if you are posting anything against that, or no. However, I know, okay, there are some things you may not even agree. Maybe gender issues, you may not agree. But you don't have to post with strong words or negatively or in a way of discriminating against those people. I know what you are thinking about. Yes, you don't have to be discriminative. You cannot discriminate against any group. So it's very easy for you to know American interests or ideals. And if you are coming to the US, it is your utmost duty to know what America stands for. And ask yourself, do I really fit into the American concept of the world or not. If you are not able to fit, you don't need to apply for a visa, because maybe already you've been posting negative stuffs against what? The US. And that's it. You have to ask yourself, is it important for me to post this negative stuffs? What will I gain? For me personally, I don't think you will gain anything. There is no other country on earth which can afford immigrants a better life than the US. Even your home country may not even afford you a better life. And that's why I align myself with the Western civilization, Western democracy, and I do support that cause. I know for some people they may not even support that, but do you have to post negative stuff? You have to be wise. You don't have to support some stuff, but some sensitive stuff, you don't need to support violence. That's very important in your posts. You don't need to post videos with violence or posts with it which supports violence. There is nothing like innocence. You don't have to post or like posts which supports violence. So in whatever you do, make sure your digital footprints are clean. Your digital metadata are clean so that whenever they do scraping with the system, they cannot find anything negative against you. And during the interviews, you may not even be told that the reason why we denied you, the consular officer may not tell you that the reason we denied you a visa is because of your social media post. They will not even say that. But behind the scene, that is the main issue. If you are a security threat, oh, visa denial. What am I saying? Be mindful of what you post. Let me read something else also. Okay. Apart from natural language processing, algorithm software, which they will use to scan text space, post for keywords, such as anti-American sentiments, there is also cross verification in data applications. The information collected from social media is cross-referenced with the details provided in the DS-160 or DS-260. So make sure, even while filling, let's say you've been selected, you've won diversity visa lottery, make sure your information is accurate, verifiable. There is no discrepancies in such a way that, let me read this. The information collected from the social media is cross-referenced with the details provided in the DS-160 or 260, e.g., for example, employment history, travel history, and relationship. And why that matters? Let me show you the next slide. Algorithm can flag discrepancies or mismatch. Somebody may say mismatch between the data on the social media and what the applicant has posted. What the applicant DS-260 says. For instance, if someone claims to be employed in one city, let's say you claim in your DS-260 you are employed in one city, but frequently post about being in a different country, this might trigger further investigation. And I've seen so many people posting fake, having fake Facebook profiles saying that, for example, somebody is in maybe Colorado, maybe somebody is in Germany, while in the real sense, they are not even in those countries or in those states. That's a fallacy. There are so many people who are having fake Facebook locations. Yes, mtu anasema ako maybe UK. Somebody is saying he lives in the UK on Facebook, while in reality, he lives in Ethiopia or Kenya. So the system is able to flag the discrepancies. So for those people, you know yourself, you've been posting that you are in such and such a country while you are not. Be mindful, clean your records. Very important. The system can flag discrepancies. And does it really matter? Yes, it matters. If, let's say, for example, you win diversity visa lottery, you are required to fill DS260. Inside the DS260, there will be a place whereby you have to input your social media handles, right? Okay. If, for example, you've been posting negative stuff or anti-American sentiments or supporting the wrong side of the history, you know that. I hope you know that. Your DS260 processing may take long, may be delayed. So it may be delayed. I've seen some people with lowercase numbers, but but their DS260, 260s, for example, take long to process. While for some people, even with with higher case numbers, their DS260 processing is just straightforward. They don't have much digital footprints. Straightforward. I want to read something. There's something I want to read here from the official records, so that whatever I'm saying. Okay. Importance of social media in the form DS160 form or DS260. Security and vetting. Maybe. Let me highlight this. It's important for security and vetting. US government will always do background check. And there is no system, I repeat, be it WhatsApp. I know some people have been saying that WhatsApp is encrypted, but that's a fallacy for the layman person. US government is able to get information it requires if they focus their mind on something. So don't say that this one is encrypted, I can always post this. No, they will always know. As a person who works in government, okay, by the way, I'm a DV 2023 diversity visa lottery winner. And when I came to the US, I joined US military. And as part of the process, one is required to do security clearance. And one day while meeting security agent, investigator, uh, from one of the forms he was holding, I was able to read and realize that, okay, this person was able to pick the communication I was making with people in Kenya, the real information, metadata. So, and that's how I realized, okay, nothing is safe. And even some of those communications were done through WhatsApp. So if you are saying WhatsApp is encrypted, that's in your mind, but that's not according to the government. And there is no phone, be it iPhone or whatever, which cannot be decrypted by the government. So mind what you post. Okay. Verification of applicants' background. Social media activity can provide insight into applicants' employment, travel history, personal association. Consular officers may cross-check in this data I'm reading with the information provided in the DS 160 or 260 to ensure consistency. Number 3, preventing what? Fraud. By requiring social media handles, US government can further verify the authenticity of the applicant's claim, helping to prevent visa fraud or identity misrepresentation. End of reading. Also, social media is helpful while checking for consistency. It's called consistency check. So that whatever you post should tally with what you input in what? DS160 or DS260. Okay, let me read this. As with the DS260, any discrepancies between social media information and what is presented in the DS-160, for example, such as maybe job details, location, and or affiliation, could lead to additional scrutiny and possibly delay or lead to denial of the visa application. Very important. So, given this, applicants need to ensure that their social media profiles are consistent with the information they provide in the both DS-160 and DS-260 forms. Let me share with you now there is a section I want to share with you. I want to share the DS-260 so that you may see that section which requires you to input your social media handle. Share screen. Cool. So this is the sample of DS-260 form, which is used for immigrant visa. As you can see, there is this section which says, I don't know. Okay, it's right. Social media. I don't know if you can see it clearly. Select from the list below each social media platform you have used within the last 5 years in the space next to the platform names. So with this drop-down menu, you have to click and choose the, let's say you can start with Facebook, the username you are using, or the Facebook name, the name you're using there. You go to Twitter, you go to, there is also a place where you have to input your number, your phone number. Obviously, if you input your phone number, they will be able to see you at WhatsApp also. Okay, there is a section for Instagram and so forth. So many. Let me stop sharing this. Now, let me share something about my DS-260. Let me first check if it is okay, if the information is good. Okay. Yes, I'm trying to mask the yes, just a minute. I'm trying to protect personal information. Boom. Yes, this is it. I'm trying to cover the information, personal information. This is my, or this was my DS-260. After being selected, or after you win DV lottery, you are required to fill DS-260. And for me, while filling the DS-260, I was able to print before submitting, I was able to print the whole DS-260 PDF. And that's what I encourage applicants. While submitting your DS-260, make sure that you print the PDF form. There is a place whereby it says print DS-260 PDF form. Yes. This will be helpful so that when you go to the embassy, at least whatever you are saying, should tally with what is in the DS260 because you are able to see, you are able to study. Okay. And that's it. As you can see, social media, let's start with the number. There is, first of all, primary number, secondary phone number, and then email. There is email address, another email address. So for my case, I use niliweka ngapi? 1, 2, 3. I gave out 3 email addresses. And then also social media. The first one, social media provider. This one, Facebook. And at that time, social media identifier for this Facebook. That's my name. Okay, social media, Instagram. Social media identifier, that's my name. YouTube. Yeah, at that time, social media identifier for my YouTube was H.E. Bernard. That is His Excellency. I don't know. Don't ask me why I wrote that. As a story for another day. Okay. Social media provider, Twitter. And that's my username, LinkedIn, and so forth. So as you can see, there is a place where you have to provide your social media handles. So be careful because ultimately they will use the system to analyze your information and they will easily pick out the inconsistencies or discrepancies. Let me stop sharing. So guys, I hope you are learning something. It's very important. Social media, be mindful of what you are posting online. Keep your digital footprints clean. Be mindful. Please, this cannot be overestimated. I cannot overemphasize this. Sorry for that. I cannot overemphasize this. It is very important. Mind whatever you are posting. Don't post anything that supports violence or misinformation, propaganda, or suppose terrorist organization. Don't post or anything that will have anti-American sentiments or will encourage. I know some people may post innocently some stuff, and then from the comment section, the same stuff, he may encourage anti-American sentiment. Please avoid that. Be wise. It cannot help you. So that's it for today. It is very important for you to know that whatever you post may affect your visa application. God bless you so much. Please like this video. For those who are waiting to apply for DV 2026 application, I think it's about 19 days from today. Today is 14 September 2024. It's about 19 to 20 days or 3 weeks. So by this time, you should have prepared your DV photos. And I hope you meet the eligibility requirements. So God bless you. So what do you think about this video? Give me a comment section on the comment. Write something on the comment section. Give it a like. So if you want me to talk about anything else beyond this or apart from this, please let me know. For those people who've been emailing me, I shared my email address and I will still share, but some people are using Gmail. The system I have will automatically block you. Don't email me. Don't change my email address to Gmail. It's an Outlook. I'm not saying you should not email me from Gmail. No. My email address is Gmail. No, it's Outlook. Sorry for that. My email address is Outlook. But for some reasons, some people are changing the last part na wanaweka Gmail. Sijui wanatafuta nini. It's Ben. I don't know if I can. It's B-E. It's B for Bravo. Yeah, okay. Let me say B for Bravo, E for Echo, N for November, double N for November, Ben, and then K for kilo, okay. I for India, P for Papa, double P for Papa, and then 3 at outlook.com. CO at Gmail, no, at outlook.com. And you can email me, even if you have, if you are doing it from Gmail, it's okay. But don't change my email address. So people are doing that. Okay, God bless you so much. And so far, so good. The photos I've checked for some people, they are good to go. Thank you. Nimeongea mengi.